Thank
All
you.
right, so my topic I want to discuss is now.
Wait,
Last episode, Troy discussed this word, and Kyle also mentioned part of this thing. The topic is Orwellian because I never heard of that word before until
where
Troy
have you
said
been living?
Yeah, exactly.
Over there,
Uncultured.
in the corner under that small rock.
And then while I spoke to Jackson earlier, and when he told me the topic, because we spoke on the phone, I go, oh, okay, and he starts telling me about it. And funny thing, Kyle, did you know that George Orwell wrote Animal Farm? I didn't know that.
Yeah, his two most famous books would be Animal Farm and 1984.
Yeah,
Troy,
I
where
didn't
have
know
you
that
been
he
living?
wrote Animal Farm,
No.
though.
We had to
Jackson,
read
you don't
and
even know
watch
what
Animal
I
Farm
had to
in school.
explain to you what Animal Farm was, and that's because I saw the cartoon that they made
I know.
as war propaganda back in I don't know,
40s.
Yeah,
20s?
it was actually the 40s.
Okay, there you
Now
go.
that I think about it, it was actually a really good animation for its time.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
But anyway, Jackson wants to talk about George Orwell. Georgie boy.
So because when you mentioned the word when you mentioned the word Orwellian. Kyle we kind of spoke over Kyle because he mentioned 1984, and I'm like, what's that all about? And it turns out it was one of the books that George Orwell wrote, aka his real name, Eric Arthur Blair. Dun, 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 dun.
Which,
yes, he had a
very British sounding.
Yeah, well, I immediately thought he was related to Tony Blair, but I don't think he was.
Well,
just because they got
the
the same
weird
last
thing
name.
is, like, his original name, very British. His writing name, George Orwell, quite westernized. But he was actually Indian, and that was
correct. He was born in India.
This is something Jackson told me earlier too.
And obviously his writing was going to be a lot more popular and marketable if he wasn't. If he was portrayed as a British man.
Mm. Yeah, he's
even though he was born in India, he was of British descent, wasn't he?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but
his mum and dad are both British. But because his dad was working in the colony over in India at the time, in East India.
Well, that's kind of the same. A lot of people that are who have been in that situation, especially during that time period, they were kind of just given they were made British citizens and all that.
Yeah, that's when the whole country back then was known as British India because it was like colonized. So yeah, reading 1984 was a good read. The actual old movie was pretty good too. Very faithful to the book.
Yeah, see, I'd seen the Animal Farm animation, but I hadn't seen the 1982?
84.
84. Why was it called that? Because it takes place like 40 years in the future or something.
Yeah, and basically there's three world powers, and he's just constantly, everything is just under total government control. It is pretty much what he thought the world would be like if the government had the absolute authority over everyone and everything. And, they shape the narrative in the news, and constantly there's like a whole division of people whose job it is to rewrite history and to suit the narrative of what the party wants people to hear. So, yeah.
Yeah, because that's where Big Brother came from and all that, wasn't it?
Yep, yeah. So in the book and the movie, every single person inside their workplace, inside their house, all has a screen where they're constantly being watched, and it's also constantly playing propaganda.
Yeah, right.